to, rush over for 100 yards per game.
Crazy.
It's great, especially being my first. It's a great experience playing this wonderful game that has been brought back after a decade.
Approach every snap. Strategic substitutions and diverse play calling to keep your players healthy. With wear and tear, every hit matters, but not all hits have the same impact. And a single hit, like a blow to a quarterback's throwing arm, can change everything, just like it can in real life. Damage and fatigue add up over the course of a game. Managing wear and tear is critical to your team's success, both in a single game and over the course of a season. In EA Sports College football, in contrast to the pros where superstar talent is generally balanced across the league, the player abilities in college were designed to showcase the overall discrepancy in player and team skill levels. Physical abilities boost attributes like breaking tackles or can provide protection from wear and tear. Mental abilities enhance intangible traits like leadership, pre-snap clarity at the line of scrimmage, and staying calm under pressure. Here you can see the Stadium Pulse meter is maxed out, but the visiting quarterback does not have the mental ability, headstrong, which provides resistance to distractions. The visiting quarterback here does have headstrong active, so he can see the field more clearly and will be less prone to mistakes for this play. Ignite the dynamic and unpredictable moments that make college football so exciting. Dawning home field environments right into your living room. And with home field advantage, the host team has the upper hand. As the visiting team, you'll face various degrees of home field advantages impacting confidence and composure levels, on-field performance, and more. Home field advantage will disorient players with lower composure levels more than it will for the level-headed players. Decisions like audibles and hot routes will become more difficult because these stadiums will be rocking, so it's more important than ever to keep your team in manageable down and distance situations. Wide splits in Oklahoma, to the triple option at Air Force, to Michigan's dominant ground game, the playbook variety makes for unique matchups every game. Fake out your rivals with new user reverse handoffs, explore the new option game, and other new trick plays. With more teams throwing the ball all over the field, College Football 25's revamped passing mechanic adds control and variation to every dropback. To expand player will give you more control before and after the snap. Adjust the length of your primary route with custom stems. Switch players directionally with the new switch stick for post-snap control. Master the new kicking meter and call a number of new hot routes at the line. For more on gameplay and playbooks, check out the Campus Huddle blog. Subscribe today to get the latest EA Sports College Football 25 news. In College Football 25 can accommodate up to 30 college football.
What an exciting time to be a college. We're to bring in a little talent. On one side, if you follow on Twitter, if you follow college, you might recognize him as one of the cover athletes of College Football 25.
We're about.
There it is, baby. There it is, baby. Come on, Martin.
Great ball. So you see that's our brand new revamp passing right there. That's the blue. It's a safer throw that he made. There's blue, yellow, red. Obviously the more that you're in the red, the more off target a throw is going to be. Because we worked off of like a bullseye system, right? And Bill Walsh said it best about every pass being 6 inch off the numbers. So we wanted to really work off of that and get rid of the throws that might have been 20 plus yards over a head or anything random. Now, if you're hitting in the red, you're throwing nature.
Ooh, hey, boys, this graphic stuff is real. It got me looking. It got us looking to the sideline. Yeah, I like that. It got us looking to the sideline and all that.
Oh, that one's up the middle too.
Get off me, cuz. Get off.
Big 3rd and 6 here for Donovan.
Come on.
Donovan's getting to Donovan.
Okay. All right, I just have to shout out for a second. The stick work that Mr. Donovan Edwards just showed on that play, that's part of here.
Yep.
Donovan, how did running the football feel?
I felt like I was out there, you know what I'm saying? But for me, though, I'm able to, read the defense a little. I'm able to read it, you know what I'm saying, how I'm playing it in a game. So The stick work was very easy to maneuver.
Hair is basically 5 different pips. That's just showing you the body part that is hurt the most.
Sure.
That's it. So it could be an ankle, it could be an elbow, and then it will fluctuate in colors. It will go straight from green into the impact of the hit. We're looking at recovery. That's a great. Oh, got to make a tackle there.
You've got your quick pitches, strong pitches, and fake pitches. Quick pitches are basically going to be to get you out of a tight spot. The animation's going to be quick, but the ball might hang. It might not hit the pitch back perfectly in stride. But then on your strong pitches, which you're going to get by holding the pitch button, the animation might take a little bit longer, but it's going to hit the guy in stride. The ball speed's going to be quicker. And then, of course, fake pitching, that's just to rub it in your opponent's face.
It's just going to be rude when you do that.
Exactly. That's just going to be to taunt, basically. But, yeah, that's how we've tried to approach the option space.
Hell no!
Bordeaux, was that a covered shell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had cover 3 out there, and I switched it to cover 2.
Okay.
That is a major change. Adding in these covered shells, taking the old version of what is Baseline, and now instead giving you the ability to show different defenses and then disguise exactly what you're doing.
Get it out there. Touchdown.
Something that players used for a long time was Baseline, and it was with that intent to disguise your look on defense. But now you're getting more control in that you can show, depending on the formation that you call, you can show up to 5 or 6 different alignments in pre-play on defense. So instead of having Baseline, now you have even more control than you did before by being able to say, for example, okay, I'm going to call cover 3, but I'm going to show a cover 0 blitz look to make you think I'm blitzing, but really it's just like a drop coverage. And this is something like core fans have just, they've wanted this for years, so I'm so glad we were able to deliver it.
That's a sick
For you.
Donovan doesn't know about all the different new celebrations that are in the game. There's over 20 new touchdown celebrations that you can choose.
So we're not looking at just 4 for each direction. You have a lot.
Yeah,
of
you can hit
different
the
ways to do it.
Heisman pose. You can do the salute. There's a lot there. You can rock the baby. Everything is in there.
Oh, Goski!
Throw that. That's a dot.
Bro.
That was an absolute dot, right? And so that's when we were talking about revamp passing. Left stick intent was there to be able to throw somebody open, layer the football. But that was priority A number 1. That was a great example of that right there. Oh, that's a shot. He's going to feel that. He's going to
It's back in play.
The spin is back for sure.
Come on, bro.
And there goes Donovan. There goes Donovan.
Get off of me! Get off of me!
I mean, he's putting on a running clinic. Bordeaux, you got to stop something, okay?
I'm not sure what.
He stacked the box. Did we get the animation?
Love,
Good.
baby.
So Bordeaux comes out and says, I'm going to stack the box. And what does Donovan do? Play action hits the crosser.
Oh.
And it gives it Donovan, cuts his side.
Got a man.
Celebrate on him.
Only so much I can do here.
Oh, no.
He's taking
going
it.
for it
a
all.
shot.
He's going for it all.
Is he going to get a DPI?
Is that DPI?
Yep.
Yeah.
I like that.
It
That's
happens.
realistic.
It happens.
I'm getting nostalgic hitbacks with the run back to the line. Like that hits that nostalgia taste bud.
Yeah, especially when you talk about tempo and it just really brings a whole nother life to it. The atmosphere, the play, the sense of urgency, everything
This
comes
is
in.
the turbo hurry up mode, so I should get to hike it even quicker.
So you're using the turbo right
I
now.
am using the turbo.
And so you can see on the D-line right there, because Bordeaux was using turbo tempo and he snapped the ball quickly, the defense was just a hair late getting off the ball.
Hey,
Maybe.
he moving it though. I ain't gonna lie.
And so that play, you could see field general activated to where Bordeaux could see that the outside corners were
coming.
blitzing on the play.
Yep.
But that is not a guarantee, and it's only because his quarterback is maintained to his composure and hasn't fallen behind the chain.
Hand it up the middle. Okay. We'll take it. I still got to come back, though.
Donovan, who are we talking to right
It's
now?
Tony Alford right here. It's my running back coach. Just let you know what I'm saying, that the guys bring it up, you know what I'm saying? Look, I don't want to brag or nothing. Hold on, T8. There your boy go right there. You know what I mean?
you're seeing spin moves, juke moves, and stiff arms all being used, and situationally, they're all really, really good.
Right, all of it. Then you combine that with the left stick.
Look at, did you see that? That throw was insane.
That is it. That's the left stick stuff that you can throw in right there. Left stick intent, right? So he's full stick, about 45 left. It goes in there and drops it to the sideline.
So you're looking at this play and you see the gap and you're like, okay, I want to throw this ball to the sideline. I'm going to be able to, with the left stick, to actually make that throw.
Absolutely.
Well, our game one featured a whole lot of Donovan Edwards, giving the ball to Donovan Edwards, and he's able to take down the win, but we had to switch it up. Send him on the road into one of the toughest places to play, Happy Valley. And by the way, we got to give Bordeaux a chance. It wouldn't be a college football game if we don't give him a chance at a get back, okay? We got to see more from Bordeaux.
And that hit with wear and tear, you are going to feel that.
You got to watch out for Mason Graham. He's got that platinum pocket disruptor, so he's really going to wreak havoc on the...
Pulling up those hot routes, and you start with the L1, the custom stem.
Yes.
What are people going to be able to do with those custom stems when they're doing their hot route?
Before Sykes alludes to the... Oh, we got to pick.
So he probably should have used the custom stem there. Because we're going to get 6.
Yeah.
Whoa. Go, Nick. Go, Nick. Get out of there, Nick.
Oh, what a run.
This is called giving Donovan a taste of his own medicine.
What do we got here? Oh, get out there.
You like that Texas route,
Get out
bro.
there.
You like that. You like that Texas. Hey, I got Road Dog, don't I?
Yeah, you got Road Dog on.
Road Dog.
Donovan Edwards in-game has Road Dog.
Yep.
Yes, he does. We know his stats on the road. He absolutely deserves it. We hand-assigned abilities to...
And for those at home, as they're seeing home field advantage and the different impacts and effects that are happening, as the meter is growing, and depending on where you're playing, there are, we've broken down the top 25 places, toughest places to play. The different impacts are happening. So that could be anything from the squiggly routes to not seeing icons to every time you bring up play art, it's showing the wrong play. Your back is literally against the wall.
Oh, touchdown.
Got it.
Burnt. And what's crazy is you're listening to it, you can hear the crowd noise level drop a little bit. Like those momentum plays really affect the atmosphere that you're playing in. You can make those plays on the road, you're going to get a bigger advantage.
Oski, let's go, man.
That O-lineman's not catching
Is
him.
that Cody? That's Cody for you, too. That's Cody Jones, bro.
Wow. You can see the composure of the team. It's not great right now.
Get it. Let's go,
Oh,
bro.
my goodness.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
Fans
goodness.
going to the crib.
Overall for you, bro. That's that 95 overall. That's a first-round draft pick right there, boy.
We made sure that the archetypes are so important that the abilities live within the archetype system, right? Only particular archetypes can get particular abilities, which is paramount to make sure that we're not really, muddying the water.
No way.
All right.
From that side of the field, running away from Mason Graham to the other gap, able to get a score there.
See, there's another one, right? Hit the red. Okay, but now he's
kind
having
of behind
to
him.
turn all the way back around.
So you don't get that animation where he's moving upfield, he's
Yep.
going to slow down,
And
but it's still catchable.
Exactly, but those are going to really hurt you in tight windows.
Only had 3 carries. He'd be the most well-rested running back in the country.
Oh, I think he likes this 7 route right here. Nope, he's going to throw to the flat to himself.
Yeah, and he's open. And look at
What
the
a
breakaway
play.
speed.
And a great showcase of 2 of the abilities that Donovan has in College Football 25. You can see it with takeoff right there. When that play started, he got just that extra quick step off of the route.
Bro, the graphics are like so. There it is.
Got
I'm
red
reading it,
pass.
bro. I'm reading it.
So that was a red pass. It was just slightly behind, but because the defender was in good coverage, that was able to be picked.
New kicking debuting in college. It's just something that
Awesome.
that we have not seen before. As far as even a 40-yard field goal isn't a gimme. You're really going to need to focus and make sure that you're timing up the accuracy meter, not over kicking it if you want to have success.
I've heard rumors that this pump fake you're actually going to see defenders move if you use the pump fake effect.
Absolutely, yeah. Now you can pull down a corner to throw behind him, right? Animation.
I mean, I
I like the matchup, but like, do I take it? Oh. Crib. Oh!
That's an example. It's a big play. He's rolling out. He puts a little touch on the ball. And then now that, again, the ratings differential, being able to put the ball in places you haven't been able to before, that really just speaks to the wide open gameplay.
Watch the arrows. I'm on every.
It looks like he had a route and he makes the catch.
As you see here with Bordeaux, he's going into wear and tear. Now you can see left arm.
Yeah.
So he's losing a little bit of stats in that category.
I feel that.
So the individual body parts are going to pick up the wear and tear. It's not just generic fatigue or your whole body. It's going to be based on how they're hit, where they're hit, and that's going to change your ratings that are being affected
Absolute
by it.
throw accuracy, medium throw, short, long, all of that. Just as it would in real life. And we're on the road too. We're hearing the fight song play on the road. Just subtle, not as loud as it would be at home, which is a nice little touch.
Weather has got to be a big part of this, especially being in the Big Ten. This game's in November and it's snowy. That's going to have an effect on how the players play.
Without question. Throwing a wet football is a fundamental component of football. And so we had to make sure that that was properly replicated.
Oh.
Ooh, was that a motion halfback wheel?
I forgot who they played.
Nasty.
They did that exactly.
Exact play right there.
And they got it in the game.
All right, so now you see, right, now we got wear and tear here in yellow, so now the impacts are starting to grow.
You could tell the way the ball was floating right there on
Yeah.
that pass. The wear and tear is starting to occur.
It wasn't a crisp throw. So if I need to get rid of that wear and tear, what can I do in game? Is it subbing someone out? Is it using timeouts?
It's going to be tough once your quarterback starts getting banged up like this. You're definitely going to notice it with the trajectories, the throw
Walking
power.
everybody and just sending it.
No, it's picked.
Oh!
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, man.
Holy cow, I don't know. Sykes, I have not. I couldn't tell you the last time I've seen that.
No.
That was,
I want to see that catch in instant
whoa.
replay.
Man, with 32
nice little
seconds
touch.
left. Oh, you didn't have to do it. Why are you dancing? You're down 40. Bordeaux, first time getting to play this. Give me just a quick, your thoughts from getting your hands on this game and how much fun it's going to be. The first college football game in 10 years.
Game again, gentlemen.
Look at you.
Definitely, it's going to be so much fun. I had a blast doing this.
Donovan, obviously 2 games. You got yourself 2 Player of the Game awards. Put up a whole lot of points.
Yeah.
Just thoughts on playing the game, how much fun it is, and how much it means to you to be the cover athlete of this game.
You know what? Playing the game, rush over for 100 yards per game.
Crazy.
It's great, especially being my first. It's a great experience playing this wonderful game that has been brought back after a decade.
This new landscape while building your program the way you want. The 2024 season marks the debut of the new 12-team game months before the real thing. You could be the first coach to lead your school through the new 12-team playoff and hoist the college football playoff trophy. The best way to build a powerhouse is to recruit through the high school ranks. So let's fill up your recruiting board. Each year, over 3,500 high school recruits are generated from all over the country, with certain regions representing real-world hotspots for blue-chip talent, like South Florida and Metro Atlanta. Do research to find recruits that best fit your program and determine who you can realistically land. A recruit's interest in your school is decided by 14 different pitch grades like proximity to home, playing time, and brand exposure. So you'll need to discover how your program's pitch grades align with your recruit's desires, in addition to scouting for talent. Some players have a deal breaker requirement, and if your program cannot provide, the recruit will lock you out. Deal breakers also drive a player's decision to enter the transfer portal. Monitor at-risk players and get one last chance to convince your favorites to stay. Track your recruits as they narrow down their top schools. Pitch a prospect to gain more interest, and then set up school visits when the timing is right. It's crucial to remain in their top 10, then 8, then 5, to finally be part of their top 3. As a recruit trims down to the top 8, you can attempt to increase your appeal. If your school doesn't have exactly what the prospect is looking for, you can try to sway their opinion in your favor. Plan visits that elevate a recruit's experience, like pairing a quarterback visit with a wide receiver visit at the same time. It's crucial to keep an eye on the transfer portal when it opens in the offseason to round out your roster with talent you couldn't land from recruiting. Add portal prospects to your board just like you would with recruiting, but expect quick decisions as transfers have a shorter timeline to land a new home. Conference realignment is a hot topic in college football. And with custom conferences in EA Sports College Football 25, Dynasty is yours to control. See what a 20-team super conference might look like, or revert to the traditional conference alignment. Shape the conference size and membership and set custom conference rules, set up divisions, and more. Once you've settled your conference options, it's time to select your team. Begin with a highly ranked team and dominate at the top with repeat recruiting and playoff success. Or build from the ground up with a smaller program and prove you have what it takes to go from an unknown to postseason favorite. We can't talk about your dynasty without talking about your starting job. Start as an offensive or defensive coordinator and climb the ranks to head coach, or take over a program as the head coach right away. Choose from one of the 3 base coaching types to start. Your coach type will determine what coaching skill tree you start with. From there, the abilities you acquire as you progress will determine what kind of coach you develop into. Unlock additional skill trees with better abilities. Or, if you build up multiple skill trees, you can unlock hybrid trees that leverage a more diverse skill set. The coaching carousel is an important part of every coach's journey. Whether you're the head man at your dream school or working your way up, the carousel is your way of fielding offers from other programs. Head coaches in Dynasty can actively manage their coordinator positions. So if one of your staff takes a job elsewhere, or you decide to cut ties for other reasons, you can use the carousel to replace them. Remember, even the greatest coaches need support, and every coach has a unique skill tree. It's important to think about how you want to build your staff, whether that's doubling down on your existing strengths to max out your benefits or seeking out balance for a well-rounded staff. Choose wisely. The decisions you make here will matter to your program's success and your coach's progression. The benefits of coach talents are stackable, so if your head coach and defensive coordinator have the same ability, the impact for that ability will be greater. Well, that's it for today's deep dive into Dynasty mode in EA Sports College Football 25. We designed College Football 25 with a philosophy that every team is somebody's favorite. So to create a truly authentic and immersive game day experience, we gave a little love to every single school in the game.
Who gives a hoot? The Owls do! It's a touchdown!
Let's take a closer look. It was a massive undertaking to research and recreate atmosphere. Players on some teams touch a sign for good luck on their way to the field. Cheerleaders and marching bands create human tunnels in classic formations during team intros, and pyrotechnics light up stadiums. Riding motorcycles, planting flags, and animals charging down the field. Ultimately, we know that each team comes in a different shape and size, and in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience them all. What makes college football so electrifying? The fans. In order to recreate the intensity and authenticity of a college football crowd, we partnered with ESPN to capture crowd reaction audio from some of their biggest broadcast games. For some matchups, you'll be greeted by a colorful crowd theme painting the seats. Whether it's a whiteout, a blackout, or a stripe the stadium theme, it's all in the game. Unique fan sections will be leading cheers with painted chests, team-specific hand signs, dynamic wardrobes that change based on the conditions, and custom chants. can imagine.
It's a pick 2 to win the game in overtime.
The broadcast team also includes Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, and Reese Davis. To make it game day every day this season,
Can take all that just another game stuff and throw it out. The eyes of the nation are on this field today, and that's what these players live for.